Hey, what is going on, you guys? Sith Lord here, and I'm back with day 3 of the First Order. And I've actually got some exciting news to talk about today. First, we're going to talk about the Last Jedi updates, which pretty much we're going to talk about what's to come in this Last Jedi season. I know I've talked about it in previous videos, but we're kind of going to go in depth with it in this one. Um, the actual first event we got is this Sunday. It's going to be Blast Sunday. Now, I'm actually very, very excited about this because I'm a huge fan of Blast. It's pretty much just team deathmatch, just a little short. But we got that coming this Sunday, and then of course we've got on the 13th, 2 days before the public release of The Last Jedi, we've got the Space Battle Dakar, we've got Finn and Phasma coming, which, oh my god, just gasm, really. We've got the new Galactic Assault map crate, and we've actually, that's also one thing I gotta talk about, is the trailer that just dropped for the Last Jedi DLC. It actually shows a little bit of Finn, not much, because we actually don't know what his abilities are. We don't know the actual gun he has. I mean, we're actually clueless on Finn right now, but we do know a lot about Phasma. We do know that she has her staff as a melee weapon. God, I can't even talk. A melee weapon. We know that she has her laser gate shield, which can, I've heard, can deflect enemy fire and also, I think, heal. I'm not sure, but and she also does have a healing ability that can heal other teammates, which that's really good. But I'm actually really excited for the campaign extension. It's actually called Resurrection. We get the continued oh my god, I almost said Jyn Erso story, wow. We get the continue Item Versio story, and from what I saw at the trailer, we might be playing as her daughter, which, if you've already completed the campaign, you do know that her daughter is a very essential at the very end. Sorry about that. Next, oh my god. Next, we're going to be talking about highest characters, and that pretty much my highest characters right now, which is Rey. She's at 17 right now. My assault and heavy, my assault is at 17, and my heavy is at 16. And those, like the assault and heavy, I do mainly because pretty much since I've played games, I've always been a fast-paced shooter and never a sniper, never really a handgun person. I've always been assault rifle, running gun, just, yeah, really fast-paced. But I do intend on working on my officer class. Obviously, there's challenges involved with the officer class and specialist class. And I'm not too shabby with it. I could be better, everyone could, but I just need a lot of work. I'm not the best sniper. I'm not, like, it's not about patience. I could sit, like, and camp all day. It's just actually landing, like, those perfect shots you want to, and I don't know. It's hard to be a sniper when you're not used to it. Next is goals for the game, which kind of ties into highest characters. Um, I really want to work on the specialist class and officer class. They are very essential to the game, obviously. Like, yeah, check this guy out. He just killing it. But yeah, I really want to get used to the specialist class. Like, I remember in Call of Duty. Oh wow, I can't believe it. But yeah, I remember in Black Ops 2, I used to play the sniper quite a bit. Me and my buddy, I'm and your mom. Like, he was obvious. He killed it with a sniper. But yeah, that's really what I want to work on: the specialist class, officer class. Oh my god. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I think I'm coming down with something. But yeah, and also I do want to work on heroes and villains. I have not really been focused on it that much, obviously just because of the Last Jedi DLC. The DLC didn't really focus on heroes and villains that much, except for Finn and Phasma, but even that, I mean, they are mainly tied into the Galactic Assault, which, I don't know, I really want to get better with Luke and Yoda, and I really also want to get better with the shooters. Like, Iden, excuse me. I just unlocked all the characters about, I think a week ago, and I really want to get better with them. Like, Chewie, I've heard is really, really good. I've heard really good things about Boba Fett, but I just haven't played it Heroes and Villains that much. I've been focused on, like I said, Blast, Galactic Assault, Starfighter, mainly because that's what we're event-wise coming up. That's what's gonna happen. Like I said, Blast Sunday is this Sunday, and I'm so excited. I really am, because we got so much coming up this week, you guys. Like, we got, or next week, I'm sorry about that. We got the Last Jedi movie, which, like I said, I'm going to me and my buddy, I'm and your mom, we're going to the opening night fan event, and oh my god, I'm geeking out. We're going to get some brand new shirts tomorrow, Last Jedi shirts. Oh, cannot wait. Also, on the 13th, 2 days before The Last Jedi, we get the whole package of the DLC. Like, we get everything. And speaking of the DLC, not this one. Sorry about that, guys. I really am sorry about that. Oh, shit. There's a lot of rumor that we will be getting the Clone Wars DLC due February, maybe middle of February, into February, or come April, early April. Like, that is when we should be expecting it, and that is the DLC with Obi-Wan and Grievous. And we do know a lot about both of them. We do know that Grievous, so far, and do not quote me, but it's really, really speculated and rumored that he will have all 4 of his lightsabers. Maybe not at the start. It will probably be an ability that he will have his all 4 come out. But regardless, I'm glad, and I really hope that all of it comes true. But next, what we're going to talk about is the actual Last Jedi movie news. And, wow. Oh my god. The new TV spot just dropped with Rey, and if you haven't seen it yet, I mean, it's really not a spoiler because it's going to come on TV, but it showed her with Kylo's saber taking on the Praetorian Guards, and when I saw it, I actually gasped. Like, I went, and just it really means that the rumors might be true, that she might actually go to the dark side, or at least balance it with the light. And this movie is going to kick so much ass. So much ass. But yeah, I'm also really excited to see the battle between Finn and Phasma. That is going to tie in so much to the game, and I wasn't really a fan of either of them, really, in The Force Awakens. I mean, they really didn't get the treatment they deserved. Like, I love Finn's character. Like, like I actually read the backstory for him, and it's actually really good. You should check it out. And Phasma, her new book just came out, and actually he just got done reading it. It's amazing. Like, I'm not gonna spoil any of it, but let's just say there is a big feud in the book, and it really explains a lot. But yeah, that's also what I'm really excited about in the movie. And also, I really, really hope that we get to see Kylo's training. I know we're gonna get to see Rey and quite a bit of her training, but I hope we get to see Kylo in any of his. Like, that's what I'm really excited about. He was the main character in The Force Awakens that I think a lot of people were curious about. Him and Snoke. Like, they were the two most mysterious. We really didn't get a lot of backstory on them, and they had the most, in my story, to gain from the story. Not saying that Rey and Luke aren't important at all, because that's not what I'm saying at all. I just think captivating wise, on screen I like them more. I loved the scenes, even the small scenes with Snoke's huge hologram. Like, it drew the attention. But yeah. Let's see. Next, this is actually exciting news, but it's actually non-Star Wars related. Yesterday, yeah, because today's Friday. Yesterday, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom official trailer dropped, and oh my god, is it incredible. Like, it's really not what people expected, especially from Jurassic World, the first movie from 2015. Like, it led a lot of people to believe that we were going toward the military route, and a lot of people were not excited about that. I'm sure there were some that were just on that Jurassic Park hype train that were down for anything just to get another sequel, but for the majority, I mean, the military aspect of it, just using them for, I mean, I don't know. But I'm glad we're not getting that from what we saw. But the trailer opens up with Claire and Owen talking in a bar, and you really don't expect Claire to be involved in the way she is, but she's leading an operation that will supposedly be saving the dinosaurs from extinction, and the extinction is coming from the actual island on Isla Nublar. If you haven't noticed from a lot of maybe the comics, the games, and the initial movies, there is a volcano on Isla Nublar. It's called Mount Sibo, and it's been expected to erupt for God knows how long, and it actually did in the books, and the entire island was wiped out. But we don't know if it's actually going to wipe out the entire island. It might. Like, we do not know, because this trailer, it had such a dark tone, and you just need to check it out. But the next part, it really it made me question the film a little bit, because I don't know the route that this is gonna be, because they kind of spoiled it a little bit in the trailer. Like, they gave us the Carnotaurus, which was the dinosaur a lot of people wanted, especially from playing the games, especially from the comics. Like, that was the dinosaur everyone was wanting. But right when we get him, he comes matching up with Owen right outside the gyrosphere with Claire, and I'm not sure who the new guy is, but he seems pretty cool. But the Carnotaurus matches up with Owen, and out of nowhere, just like Jurassic World, here comes Rexy saving the day and snaps the Carnotaurus's neck. And for me, I don't know about a lot of people, but I just got that feeling of, I don't know, I was annoyed because we've already seen that action happen before, and not saying I don't love Rexy. I love her, but the thing is, like, we were so hyped for the Carnotaurus. Like, we barely even got 5 minutes, what it seems like. Like, obviously we haven't seen the movie, but from what we can tell, I mean, it's not gonna be a long sequence with the Carnotaurus. From like, and this is all speculation. We don't know how long the runtime is. We don't know how any of it. But I just don't like that it's ending the life so quickly of a dinosaur we wanted so long. And next, we actually saw, I think it was the Suchomimus or probably one of the other dinosaurs. I have to look up the name, but it gets blown away too by the volcano as the gyrosphere is falling down the cliff. And you're just thinking, wow, like, why are they just introducing these creatures that we wanted for so long and then just taking them away so quick? They're pulling a Game of Thrones, and I don't even think they're meaning to. I just, man. But overall, the trailer is amazing. It really is. Like, the whole aspect of the actual island being destroyed because of a natural disaster, which all of it is possible. Like I do get the idea. Like, I love it, and especially going away from the military aspect. That's great. But I just, I think they spoiled it a little bit by giving away the scene of Rexy actually coming and just obliterating the Carnotaurus. Like, I think they blew their load a little bit by showing us that. The one thing that really got me in the trailer was, like I said, the dark overtone, because we're introduced to Blue, like the baby Blue, and it's awesome. But right after that, it just, this sound, this dark overtone sound comes in. We're just introduced to this Brachiosaurus, and it looks honestly like it's dying. It's really sad. And this is just a guess, and I'm taking a wild guess on this one, but I'm gonna assume that since we do have Claire's team, and she's funded her own team, I'm gonna guess that the new character Benjamin Lockwood, which he was John Hammond's partner back in the day, he's gonna come and try to either take the dinosaurs for himself or prevent Claire from doing it all together. We don't really know much about Benjamin Lockwood other than from rumors that he will be the main villain in this. But we will find out. I'm so excited, but we do have a release date. It's June 22nd next year. And believe me, when tickets go on sale, I will be getting them. Next is, I actually want to talk about Battlefront 2 so far. I actually want to talk about its flaws, its ups, its downs. I mean, I want to talk everything about Battlefront so far. And this is not the DLCs to come. It's what we have initially right now. I honestly love the game. Honestly. And that's going to shock some people, maybe not. But I love the game. It's a lot better than its predecessor. I know there is flaws, and I will get to them shortly, but right now I want to talk about what's good about this game. Actually, let's talk about what I actually like about this game personally. For me, I think it's much more immersive. I think that when you play this game, you were gonna feel like you were playing a movie. Like you were gonna feel like you could you're fighting next to Luke Skywalker. You're fighting with Chewie. It's just this game is so immersive and so cinematic. I love how they put it together, and also the makers listen to the people that comment in this game. Maybe not to the oh my god, like I said, I can't talk today. To the degree that they should, but they do listen. We got the campaign that we did not get in the initial game. There's been so many improvements from the predecessor that you cannot ignore. Like we got, I think it's twice or three times as many heroes. We got the heroes we actually wanted from the prequels, and not only that, we actually got the what's the word I'm looking for? We just got that old Battlefront feel, in my opinion. It really does feel like the old games. Maybe not exactly, because they will never be the same. Obviously, we're missing Conquest. We are missing the actual fly-throughs on the Starfighter Assault, where you can actually fly into the ships and land and actually get out. Like, we're missing a lot, but we have a lot more than we had. Now, the flaws in this game, they're a lot, but like the whole microtransaction issue, that I swept that under the rug, honestly. Like every game that I have played on the PS4, almost every game has had microtransactions. Every game is pay to play, and people bitching and moaning, and it does no good. But I don't know. I swept the microtransaction deal under the rug because I really never paid to play. Like unless it was something major, I never paid to play, and it never bothered me. It really never did. Like on all the Black Ops, I never paid to play. On all the Battlefields and every other game I never pay to play, and I always have a good time. Same with my friends. And as far as the maps, I do love the maps, but I honestly prefer some from the original Battlefront 2015, like Jakku or Jakku, whatever you prefer to call it. I actually prefer the original because it just seemed a lot more wider. Like there was a much more wider space where you can go and um, actually snipe. And this one you felt like you can go inside the ships a lot more. You can go like more in depth. But there wasn't a lot of room to roam. And the one thing that a lot of people are talking about and complaining about now, that I actually am not complaining about it, but I do agree with this one, is the customization. I do want a lot of customization, which the 2015 had a lot. Um, maybe not everything that we wanted, but there was a lot more than this. Like, you could actually take off helmets, and you can customize, like, what species you were, and, like, it really did have a lot. The one thing it could have used was the actual prequels. That's what that game needed, was the prequels, but this one, I I really am impressed. I really am. And from the leaks we got, from the data mining, we will be getting customization, hopefully pretty soon. I don't know when, but maybe I'm expecting it to drop when, like I said, the Clone Wars DLC drops. Maybe February, maybe March. I'm expecting it to drop then. And like I said, we got the 501st, we got the 212th, the 91st, the Coruscant Guard, which is also called the Shock Troopers. I just, I cannot wait. But overall, guys, I love this game. And this is the initial start. This is not including any of this DLC. This is not including any of the DLCs to come. I love the initial game. And I know a lot of people have went on rants, a lot of people went on fucking strikes. I don't mind it. And like I said to my buddy yesterday, we're not gonna get that perfect game. We're not gonna get that game that everyone is wanting. And I know what it is. It's just a game that just gives you everything you want. And that's the thing. Everyone's too different. Everyone has too high expectations and too different expectations. You cannot give everyone what they want. And it's simple as that. And as soon as everyone realizes that, the more games we will have and the better games we will have, because the gaming industry will not try to please everyone, and that's the problem. Yes, they listened on this game, but they're trying too hard to please and not doing what I'm guessing they originally had planned. Like I said, I love the game, and I cannot wait to see what comes of it. And next, we are going to talk about games to come, and that is actually going toward next year, 2018. And the first game we're expecting to get is Red Dead Redemption 2. That is going to be huge. Like that, we hit. I think the last. God, the release date for Red Dead was. I want to say 2008, maybe 2009. I will have to look it up, but it has been so long, and that has been a genre that was mastered in that game, in its predecessor, Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption. Like, God, guys, I can't even talk. Like, they actually mastered it. And I actually remember playing Call of Juarez before Red Dead Redemption came out. And I remember a week before it came out, everybody was dropping Call of Juarez. Like, I saw the lobby go from, like, you can actually not get in the lobby, then you can actually get in the lobby, but there was barely anybody in it at all. Like, Red Dead Redemption, they mastered it, and Rockstar is gonna bank so much money on this game. Like, I'm sure the pre-orders have already surpassed the millions, because this game, it's been Game of the Year multiple times, and, like, I do not expect it to do any differently, if not better. Sorry about that, yes. Also, we have Jurassic World. That is one that actually brings me back to my childhood. We had Jurassic Park, Operation Genesis, which I don't even remember, honestly, when that came out. That game, I would stay up all night as a kid playing that game, and oh my god, I'm gonna do the same thing once again. And the graphics, if you've not seen the trailer, please check it out because the graphics are amazing. Like, you actually get to run Jurassic World. I cannot wait. I know a lot of people may not be excited, but I'm in love already. The next game is Spider-Man. And we actually don't have a release date, just like Red Dead. We don't have an actual release date. We have a release month, which Red Dead is February. And Spider-Man, we're actually supposed to get this one. It didn't really say. But, it looks incredible. Like, the suit that he wears is, ugh. Now, I love that they actually added Kingpin in this game, even though he is in prison, but you actually work with him, and that's actually a new aspect I wasn't expecting from this game at all. And then from what I've heard, we actually get to play as Mary Jane. Maybe not a full, like a lot of chapters with her, but we actually get to play with her from what I've heard, and that's really exciting. Sorry about that, you guys. Trying to look at some other games real quick. And another speculated game that we're supposed to get, and that this is, like I said, purely speculation, purely rumor, is Bully 2, and that's gonna actually be a huge game for me and my buddy I'm and Your Mom. Like, that was a huge game to us growing up, like, especially for him. But from what I've heard, Rockstar, that is going to be their next big project after Red Dead, is Bully 2. I know they've had a lot of delay with Red Dead Redemption already, and Bully with LA Noire coming out again. Like, I loved LA Noire, don't get me wrong, but I really didn't feel like it needed to be remastered and everything and brought back. I liked it on the PS3, I beat it, but I didn't really feel it needed to come back. It gave me too much of a Mafia vibe, like a Mafia 2 or Mafia 3 vibe, but I just didn't feel like it needed to come back. Next, we're actually going to talk about what's coming next video, and that's going to be probably on Blast Sunday, because like I said, I actually have plans tomorrow, going to get some new, collectibles, and I might try to put out a video tomorrow if I can, maybe when I get back, but if not, it will be Blast Sunday, and that is going to be a very huge event that I will put many videos out on, especially with the videos to come, and that's following the DLC on the 13th. And I think after the 13th, we actually start with the weekly challenges, the weekend challenges, the Starfighter Assault, Galactic Assault. Like, those are the ones that actually start after the 13th when Finn and Phasma drop. That is what I'm really, really excited for. And like I said, I want my team to win First Order all the way. And my buddy actually picked Resistance, so I'm glad he did that, because I want to see what he gets on his side, he wants to see what I get on my side, so it kind of works out both ways, and we're really competing hard against each other. Like, it's fun, it's been really fun. And I hope it continues this way for all the DLCs. Like, I cannot wait for the Clone Wars. really gonna guess they're gonna do Separatists versus Republic. It would make the most sense. Like, you pick the droids or you pick the clones. Obviously, I'm gonna go with the clones, and my buddy even said, like, he's not even gonna pick the Separatists. He's going full clone, so it's gonna be a little bit different than this one. We're not gonna be competing, which that's great. That's the one I'm really excited for, and the one actually rumored to be after the Clone Wars is the Revenge of the Sith DLC. This is what I've heard from a lot of rumors, a lot of data mining, is the DLC with Anakin and Count Dooku. That is the one I'm actually personally the most excited about. Anakin is my favorite character in Star Wars. He has the most, just honestly, most incredible story. Like, the whole aspect of Star Wars is centered around Anakin Skywalker. He is the one who it is all about, honestly. You just have to really dive deep in and realize it. But he is the one coming up who's I'm truly excited about. Also Count Dooku, because I was a huge fan of him in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, even though, not really a spoiler alert, but he got his head decapitated. Yeah, I was a huge fan of him in both those movies. Also a huge fan of him in the Clone Wars series. But like I said, I'm very, very excited for this game, very excited for the movie, and just good, positive vibes all around, guys. Like, everything's going pretty good so far. Knock on wood. And I actually was thinking about doing a little Minecraft tour video. I know maybe, God, like I said, sorry about that. I know many of you may not be into Minecraft. I personally love it. I haven't played it in a long time, like going on a couple months now. But I do have an amazing world so far. It's actually a cartoon world based on all the cartoons, like some I watched as a kid, some I watch now. It just, like, man, it's awesome. It really is. I'll have to do that video maybe, actually maybe tomorrow after I get back. I'll have to do a little Minecraft tour video just to show you all. But I don't know when this video is going to end, you guys. I have it set for an hour each time. So if it goes off, I do apologize. But I think this commentary's been pretty good so far. Like I said, I'm not like PewDiePie or anything. Like, I'm not good at speaking. I've never been good at speaking in public, but I feel like want to share kind of my gaming experience with you guys, give some stories, some live stories, like just kind of get to know you all. And I know I haven't done a live video in a while. I do apologize about that. I've just been really busy lately, and videos have been like the only way I could get content out to you guys, so I've been taking advantage of it. Just the live videos, it's really hard to do with my personal life. Like right now, it's hard to explain. So I won't do it. But we're actually gonna go with like. But yeah, like I said, videos are just a lot easier right now. I will get some live videos back up. I don't know when, but it won't be like months ahead of time like it's been.
Know what I'm doing.
Wow. Alright, you know what? Go from brother to sister. And also the next, after the Anakin and Count Dooku DLC drops, that's also the one I'm also really excited about. Rumored we're supposed to get Padme and Jango Fett. Jango is honestly the one I'm really excited about, but Padme, I honestly love her backstory. Like, they really expanded it in the Clone Wars. Like, in the movie, she wouldn't really give justice, but, like, the actress was amazing. Like, but in the Clone Wars, they really dived into her story, especially in the comics. Like, in the comics, they did her justice. But she's coming, and Jango Fett's coming, so I'm really excited for that. Oh, nice. Yeah, and we're also working on the Last Jedi challenge right now, which is defeat 75 enemy soldiers, and going pretty good so far. And speaking of collectibles tomorrow, I know I was really off topic, but because that's where I'm going tomorrow is to get more collectibles. Because I do collect Funko Pops. I'm a huge Funko Pop collector, comic book collector. Like, I grew up on comics. Me and my grandpa used to read comics when I was real little. Like, I remember he took me to the flea market in our town, and he bought me my first comic, which was a Fantastic Four. I still have it to this day, believe it or not, and I just, I love, I have loved comics ever since. But the ones I'm going after tomorrow is probably the Gold Shenron at Hot Topic, and maybe some of the Stranger Things, some of the new Star Wars that are out, and ooh, the new Rick and Morty's that just came out, like the Scary Terry's just came out. I cannot wait. Cannot wait, you guys.
Soldiers of the Order, spies, traitors, and terrorists have taken refuge in
Chickens!
Castle, and members of the
I
resistance
love
seek to aid their escape,
chickens!
but they will not escape. We will claim our rightful prisoners by taking control of this area.
Sorry, if you all know what that's
Starting at the
from,
Memorial. Go.
comment down below. But, like, that, I loved it. Sorry about the last map, you guys. I'm really not a fan of Hoth. Like, I love, like, the story of Hoth, and especially in Empire Strikes Back. But I just, as a map, playing it wise, ugh, I'm really not a fan of it. Like, my favorite map, honestly, so far on here is Kashyyyk and surprisingly Seed. Like, I really do enjoy Naboo. Especially with the backstory, obviously, because I do like Padme. It's her home world. It's really clean. Like, it's a clean map, obviously, with the fucking leaves blowing around. But, I really do like Naboo. Like, it's really bright, sunny. Yeah, there's still some patches I need to fix. Yeah, I like Kashyyyk, Naboo. Um, Kamino's okay. I wish they would make it to where it's... Honestly, I wish there was a sunny Kamino. I really do, but I honestly doubt we'll ever see that. We've never even seen that in the... I really don't think in the comics from what I know. But, oh, sorry about that. Also, I do like Takodana. I really do. It's... main reason I like it is because I love Maz Kanata. Like, her story is amazing. Like, her having Luke Saber is, like, Ugh. I know, guys, I'm right. But, yeah, no, I do that all right.
We're hitting the memorial.
Oh, that was nice. Shit. Sorry about that. And I guess if I had to choose one more map, I would have to choose the Death Star 2 because I do love the Death Star. Especially if you see my video already with me finding the Death Star firing. I love the Death Star.
The memorial is nearly ours. Proceed.
And that's like excluding all the DLC, like that's excluding Crate because we haven't played it yet, and and from what I've saw, it looks amazing, and we are expected to go inside the Crystal Cave, and oh my god, like I was so hyped when I saw that in the trailer. And the way Iden's aged, it just the way they did it's amazing the way she looks. It really is. Oh well, why did I do that? Bye.
The memorial has fallen. Sweep away the resistance.
Mmm.
Then we proceed to the
Oh my god. Wow. Thought I had it.
We've detected resistance forces guarding turbo laser emplacements. Set explosives and destroy those turbo lasers. Then we cross to the castle and snatch up our prey.
Yeah, I hope you all have been enjoying this Battlefront 2 series. I've been loving it myself. I enjoy every minute of it. All the content I give you all is purely out of enjoyment. I love doing this. I don't expect to make any money off YouTube, like honestly. But I love doing it. It's like I guess you would call it a video journal or whatever, but I love putting out gaming content, love sharing video thoughts with you guys, and love the feedback. May not be the best gamer, but I try. And I know I do ramble a lot, you guys, and I am sorry about that. Like I said, this is all new for me because I'm not used to like speaking out in public and stuff. Like I just not used to it, you guys. It's not my thing. But I am trying for you guys, and I do hope you all enjoy the content. And just give me your feedback.
You are a credit to your training. The sector is secure. Clear away the last of our foes. The resistance and those they shield are huddled inside the castle. We will seize it with a head-on assault.
Nice.
I'm at your side. In the castle, we've got the numbers. Going hunting.
Yeah, I'm also working on the Oh, I think I just did the sentry one. I'm also working the impact grenade challenge.
Spend every drop of blood. The
I try to do
castle
as many
will
of them
fall.
as possible. I'm almost done with the multiplayer milestone challenge. Like, I'm really excited about it.
Turret over there!
Come on, yes. Nice. Good job, you guys.
We have the castle and we have control. Glory to the First Order.
I love the cinematics in this game. I really do. I love the opening sequences in this are awesome. And especially the ending. Like, the endings go so well with the opening sequences. Nice. 25 to go. Wow. I think I honestly wonder like what the people who score like so much better in kill wise think when I'm like ranked so much above them on the scoreboard. Like I know why, it's because I do the objective and everything, but I just think it's funny. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go and do officer on this one. I'm also working on the disruptor challenge. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Let's do this.
Sorry for awkward silence. Checking my phone. Nice. Alright, let's
First
do
order's
this.
here to round up our people on Takodana. We're buying time for them to run. Stormtroopers are gonna push toward the castle. We'll try and hold them off the memorial. Little luck, it's over there and then.
Don't let him in! Watch out! Go, go, go! Trap and tap!
Damn.
We're outnumbered. Enemy at the memorial. At your side.
Follow me! Forward!
Shit. The recoil on that gun sucks, man. Like, I gotta get the recoil attachment
They're
for it.
frying it away, gang. Don't let it happen.
Which I'm really glad they put on. Like, if not, this gun would be shit. Like, the power behind it is the only thing that saves it. Shit.
Look, just get out of there.
Okay, fall back, fall back.
Memorial, but we've got room to fall back. Go. We're doing fine. We've got a transport coming to pick up our friends in the castle. Just gotta keep delaying those troopers. They're coming to the castle's turbo laser's nest. Defend the east and west side and watch for first order explosives.
Grenade out!
Let's do this.
Hold them back!
Damn it.
West turbo laser offline.
Thought
Try
I
to
had it.
keep the east one from blowing, huh?
You know my price.
And of course, one of my favorite shots from the game. Wish. Actually, no.
Have one of these.
Damn, wish there was a shot or a way you can.
Explosive charge in the east turbo laser!
Laying down covering fire.
Plan didn't work.
Let's go.
We're out of time. East turbo laser's gonna blow. We're just losing people now. Go. Head for the castle. We'll figure things out there. Last chance then. Our transport shuttle's in system, so we don't need to hold the order off forever. We just can't let the stormtroopers seize more ground. Got it? Good.
I will guide you. Grenade out. I'll get their attention.
I can handle myself.
Damn